started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
I'm not going to buy me a new controller.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Why?
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Do it.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll go screen here to Hunt. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
Mayfield's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
the Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
At the 19-yard line.
Good off football, man.
Out of the gun, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. From the gun, Murray buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
He's going to take off with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up fourth.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Browns defense stands tall. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
The tackle
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got some room at the 30. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 81 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. B.J. Goodson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray flush to his right. Fitzgerald's got it right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Murray now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Murray now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 32 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray rolling to his left. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. All that for a 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Murray, flush to his right. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was come also by the defense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 9, Murray flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Drake.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Murray. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Being chased out left. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Murray to air it out again. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Nick Chubb on the
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A run for Nick Chubb. Down right around the 25. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Third down.
And they will take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you've got to say,
GG, bro.
it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Hey, you should have saved that last time out. I was still at the clock right now, but you should have saved that last time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Down by Blake Martinez.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop. Short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
He was brought down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 27 yards. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Flush to his right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Flushed out right, and Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
It's 2nd down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Giants. Jones to Ingram.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. There he goes, left side.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 48 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Jones now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Caden Smith there to make the grab. And the Giants have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
15. Eagles 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
33-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
That one brought back a few nightmares, because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Wentz to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
6-yard
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's brought down at the...
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
Out to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Three receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. A final shot before break. Jones dancing to his left. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Wentz's pass.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now a carry for Sanders. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones on third down, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Barkley. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Giants on third down. They've hit at 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And Barkley did not get there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
As Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Again, it's Barkley.
At the 4.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 4th down, Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 7 yards the pickup there. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that
point. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
For 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43.
A 41-yard.
A huge play there in overtime. 41 yards on the ground. Now a first throw here in overtime. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, New York.
From the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. Out to the right here to Shepard. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw again, Jones. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. What can Wentz do now with his drive? Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And here's your ball game, down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And that's how this one ends, in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance out field goals from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.